Hi guys, it's Chris with City Your Homestead, and it's time for dinner. I'm gonna make something tonight I don't ever remember making, and so I'm gonna give it a try, see how it turns out. I'm making broccoli, rice, cheese, chicken casserole. So mostly everything's from the freezer. Remember I made that rice last week, and I had leftovers, and I froze it, so this is 2 cups of the jasmine rice. And we're going to use our broccoli here. It says 2 cups, but I'm going to use whatever's in that bag. Then it says we need a cup of cheese, which I'm thinking that's pretty close to it. Alright. And then we need the chicken, of course. So I've got the chicken that is pre-cooked that we'll dice up into small pieces again. And get that put in there. I'm starting to run out of this stuff, so I don't know how many more dishes I can do with it. And I told Tom, I said, I think he put it in a second crate too, so... Alright, now you could use your other chicken, you could fry some up, you could do whatever you wanted to do. You could use some shredded chicken. I imagine anyway, I don't know why you couldn't. Alright, so let's get that second one, these second 2 done. Tomorrow I'm going to try something I've never tried before too. You know, a lot of recipes I've never tried, so. But this one I'm hoping turns out amazing because it's something I really, really like. And I'm sure a bunch of you do too. So I'm hoping tomorrow's turns out amazing. I'm kind of nervous about it, but that's alright. I've been nervous before and it turns out. Haven't had a fail yet, knock on wood. Yes, my counter or my cupboards are actually real wood, so we're good. Alright. So we got all that mixed together. Or put together, I should say. I'm going to put that over there just for a second because I'm going to use it again. And we're going to mix all that together. Tom and I are starting to like rice. As long as it's got some kind of flavor in it, we're good with it. If it doesn't have any flavor, we're not good with it. And I do like that jasmine rice, I'm not going to lie. That stuff tastes pretty good. But it's not as good for long-term storage. That's the problem. Alright, so now I'm going to put 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. Haha, it came out. And then we're going to use, get a small spoon here. We're going to use a 1/2 cup of sour cream. Stir that up a little bit so it's nice and creamy. I know my sister's made something like this for years. I've never made it, so. Tom's not the biggest of broccoli fans, but there isn't that much in there. He can deal with it. Alright. Then we also need a 1/2 cup of milk. Alrighty. And I did not make it without spilling a little bit. Darn it. Does that surprise anybody? Doesn't me. Alright, so now we need a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. and a half a teaspoon of onion powder. I always like how it says salt and pepper to taste. Like, how do you know until it's cooked? Just saying. We just assume how much it is. Probably. Then we'll put salt in there. And some pepper. Boy, that works a lot better now that my batteries are charged or replaced in there. Let's get that mixed together. Let's see if I can find my little whisk. I think that little whisk would work a lot better. What do you think? So we don't have any clumps in there other than the pieces of mushroom. Oh yeah, that looks better. I was going to ask anybody if they've ever bought meat from that Prime House direct. If you have, let me know. Because they say they've got like ribeyes for 20 of them for 40 bucks and whatever. And they're going to be out here at our Menards the next 2 days. So I'm kind of curious if anyone's tried it before. Let's get all that mixed together. It looks good. It smells good. But you know what I'm smelling big time right now is more tomatoes. I'm starting to get tomatoed out. I think that happens every year with everybody. You're just like, more tomatoes. And some of our tomatoes came up so close together or grew out so close together that it's really hard to get in there. Alright, so now we're going to pour it into this greased pan. Wow, that just came out like easy. We won't just throw that in the sink. That would be a bad idea. Alright. Now, it says you can put more cheese on top, which I'm going to do, but I've been eating meat and cheese for lunch every day, and the meat's all gone, but I do have some cheese left. So I thought instead of wasting it, I should have used my knife for cheese, but that's okay. I figured why not get that sliced up and use that on the top of the, instead of the shredded cheese. So just kind of spread it out. Amongst the top there. Why not? And then you don't waste anything. And that way I don't have to buy any more meat either. Ha ha ha. Works out good. So I'll have to figure out something else for lunch. I was doing good and then I've gained 2 or 3 pounds back. And I told Tom I'm not eating crap. I don't understand. But I guess, you know, it goes through that. You know, what are you going to do? It gets frustrating though. Alrighty, that should work. Now it's going to go into the oven for 25 to 30 minutes on 350 until it's nice and boiling hot and good and yummy and melty and all that good stuff. So let's hope it turns out great. Alrighty, I think it turned out really, really, really good. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So let me take a small taste test and see what I think. And then we'll let Tom taste it. Ooh, it's still too hot. We had that storm come through again. We've got trees down everywhere. It's just crazy. Now it's clearing up again. I hope it stays that way. Ooh, hot. Mmm. Mmm. Why didn't I try that sooner? Oh. It's really good. Mmm. That's definitely a must try. It's really, really good. So, Tom will be home. He's on his way now. And we'll let him take a taste test of it and see what he thinks. Hi, Tom.
Hello.
How are you?
Sore.
Neck's hurting you again, huh?
Yeah.
Well, your favorite broccoli. What do you think?
Should I even grab the piece with broccoli in it?
Yes, I know you did. What do you think?
I think it's pretty good.
I've thought about doing it before, you know, because that's something Nessa cooks all the time, is that chicken, broccoli, and rice.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never done it before, but I thought I'd do it tonight and check it out. And then you got some cottage cheese with fruit there.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think? Winner, winner, chicken dinner?
Winner, winner, chicken rice dinner.
I don't know why I never tried it before, because it ended up turning out pretty dang good. You like it?
That was good.
Awesome. Well, we're going to let the sore man eat. You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a wonderful night.